So, welcome to this video on PHP logical operators. Now, a logical operator is something that allows us to apply logic to our comparison operators or, in fact, to other parts of our code that require an alternative or a combination of things. And to help you understand this concept, let's say I wanted to make up a set of rules. I want a number to be entered. So I want a number to be entered. I want this number to be between, or I want this number to have an upper limit of 100 and a lower limit of, let's say, 1. So I want the number essentially be between 1 and 100. Now, it's fair enough, I can say I want the number to be higher than 1 or greater than 1. But I also need to say, and I need the number to be lower than 100, or equal to 100, equal to 1, or between. So it can't be 101, and it can't be 0 or -1, and so forth. So for this, for these rules, if you like, or set of instructions, we need to create a program. So the number, for example, at the start is going to be equal to, let's say, 50. We need to create, in fact, first of all, what I'll talk about is each operator. The first one we've got is OR. Then we've got and we've also got not, which is an exclamation mark. So it's written with an exclamation mark. And can also be written with double ampersand, and OR can be written with 2 vertical bars, like so. So this means OR, this means and this means not. So not equal to, for example, we've looked at before, but and the OR are slightly different to what we've seen so far. So I'm going to start creating an if statement. I'm going to create my block there, so I've got 2 curly brackets and I've got what's going to go in here. So if this is true, we're going to echo out something in here. Otherwise, we're going to say something else. So echo number is fine. Otherwise, we're going to echo number must be between 1 and 100 inclusive. So inclusive meaning that it can be 1 or 100. So what's going to go in our if statement? We need to make 2 sort of checks on this num number. The first one is num greater than or equal to 1? So if num is greater than or equal to 1, meaning it can't be below 1 but it can be 1 and higher than 1, then the number's fine. So we can check this now, we can preview this, so let's refresh. Number's fine, that's absolutely fine. Now what if we change the number to 200? That's greater than 100, so that's out of the bounds we want. When we refresh, we see that the number's still fine. Now how can we add to this if statement to ensure that our number's 100 or under, as well as being 1 or above? So what we do is we say and num, so we recheck the variable. We can't say and equal to or and greater than or equal to. We have to say and num is less than or equal to 100. So we split this up to make it a bit easier to read. So what we're essentially saying in human language is this number greater than or equal to 1, and is the number less than or equal to 100. So 200 will return this because it is it's greater than 100. So let's just refresh. Number must be between 1 and 100 inclusive. So we can test this out. Let's just test, let's say 1. Refresh. Number is fine. Let's test 100. Refresh. Number is fine. Now let's test 101, for example. Number must be between 1 and 100, so it's obviously over 100. We can try 100.1, for example. Again, we're still receiving the same error. We can also try saying -100. Number must be in between 1 and 100 inclusive. So a number slap bang in the middle, 50 for example, is going to be absolutely fine. So we've used this AND operator to perform 2 different checks in one if statement, so this is going to return true. Now how about the OR logical operator? So for this I'm going to get rid of the code completely, and I'm going to say name equals Alex. Now I'm going to create my if statement again, and then with the else as well, and this here I'm going to say echo let's just say a greeting, so hello there. And then otherwise I'm going to be rude and say go away. Now this doesn't make sense at the moment, but essentially what I want this little program to do is I want it to recognize if a name equals someone or someone else. So let's just say the name could be Alex or Billy. If the name is Alex or Billy, we want to say hello there, so we want to greet Alex or Billy. If the name is, say, Josh, we want to say go away, for example. So if name equals Alex, then hello there. So this is absolutely fine. We've seen examples like this before. Let's refresh. We're saying hello there. Now let's change the name to Billy. Now what we're doing is saying go away. Now we want to include the name Billy in our hello there example. So all we do is, you probably guessed it, we say OR, which is the double vertical line, and we say name equals Billy. Now this will include the fact that Billy is also going to get a welcome, and then anything else other than Alex and Billy we're going to say go away. So we'll test this with Alex first, and we'll refresh, saying hello there. Let's change it to Billy, and let's refresh. We're still saying hello there. Now let's change it to Josh, and we're refreshing and it's saying go away. So we can use this again. Now the beauty of this is we can use this over and over again as many times as we want. So I can say or name equals Josh. So now instead of saying go away, we're being greeted. Now putting lots and lots of ORs in one is not a good idea. It's better to use an array for this, but obviously that's later on. So if you play around with things like this, you can also say, we can also use AND, which wouldn't make sense obviously in this example, because the name would have to equal Alex and Billy and Josh, and because it's a single variable and it can only equal one thing at once, that's not possible. But what we can do is we can combine things. So I'm going to say if name equals Alex, and I'm going to create a new variable up here called age, and let's just change me back to Alex, and I'm going to say and age equals 21. Notice I'm not putting in my quotation marks, there's no need, because it's an integer. So if name is Alex and age is 21, hello there, go away. So at the moment we're getting hello there. But if I was to change this to say 25, we get a go away. Now I can also say if name is Alex and age equals 21, or age equals 25, and I'm going to put this separately in brackets. So this is being contained in brackets. So this is our check separate to Alex as well. This just helps the logic of the program, and it also helps you look at it a lot better. Let's change the age to 30. So my name's Alex and my age is, say, 30. At the moment it's not 25 or 21, but my name is Alex. We're still going to get a message saying go away, even though I've just refreshed the page. So now I can change this to 21 and refresh, and we're getting hello there. I can also change this to 25, and it's taking into account that my age can be 21 or 25. I refresh and it still says hello there. So you can combine these, mix them in, make sure you use your brackets well, and this will all make sense. So that's logical operators in PHP.